I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking Excel 1A and 1B simulation exam. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your exam by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes, and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses, MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, Writing, Economics, Java, C++, Python, Nursing, Medical, Web Development, and many more online courses. Please click on my WhatsApp link. My WhatsApp link is given in the description, and come on my WhatsApp chat and we will deal for this complete course. I will do your all simulation training, all simulation exam, all assignments project, midterm exam and final exam with A plus grade. Let's start our exam to solve it step by step. Question number 1 is that in cell F5 type a formula that adds the value in cell C5 through cell E5. Press is equal to in cell F5. Okay, type a formula that adds the value in cell C5 through E5 into some function. We will, where is add value, we will enter some function, enter sum into C5 through cell E5, then we will press enter. Okay, it will be show total enrolled in cell F5. So in cell F5 use the point and click method to enter a formula that adds the value in cell C6 through cell E6. Okay, click on cell F6, enter some function into the range C6 to E6. So press enter, it will be show total enrolled. So in cell C20 enter a function to sum the value C5 to C19. We will click on cell C20. Okay, enter some function in cell C20, press is equal to enter some function into the range C5 to C19. C5 to C19, we will press enter, it will be show totals in cell C20. Okay, question is done now. So moving on, next question is question number 7. In cell D20 use the keyboard shortcut to enter a sum function that adds the range D5 to D19. Click on cell D20, press is equal to enter sum function into the range D5 to D19. Then we will press enter. So copy the formula from cell D20 cross through cell E20 to F20. Okay, copy the formula across through cell E20 to F20. Okay, E20 to F20. Okay, question is completed now. The next question is that question number 8. Question number 8 is that margin and center the range A1 to J1. We will select this range, go to the home tab. In the alignment group, click on margin center button. Margin center. So apply the title cell style to the range A1 to J1. We will select this range A1 to J1. Go to the home tab in the styles group. Click on cell style button. Okay. We will apply title cell style. Okay, here is title cell style. So we will apply the title cell style on cell A1 to J1. Okay. Margin and center the range A2 to J2. We will select this range A2 to J2 and go to the home tab in the alignment group. Click on margin and center button. So apply the heading 2 cell style to the range A2 to J2. We will go to the styles group. In the cell style button, we will apply heading 2 cell style. So select the non-adjacent range A4 to F4 and press Ctrl and then select second range A5 to A19 and apply the heading 4 cell style. We will select this to range first. First we will select first range A4 to F4, then we will press enter. Press Ctrl and then select second range A5 to A19. So we will go to the home tab in the style group, click on cell style button. We will apply heading 4 cell style. Question is completed now. The next question of this exam is question number 9. Format cell G5 using the accounting number format. Click on cell G5 and then we will apply accounting number format in the number group. Format the range G6 to G19 using the comma style. We will select this range. Okay, in the home tab in the number group, click on comma cell style button. Comma style, okay. Apply the total cell style to the range B20 to G20. We will select this range B20 to G20. Go to the home tab in the styles group. Click on cell style button. We will apply total cell style on this range. Total cell style. Okay, 1 second. We will select this range first. Go to the home tab in the style group. Click on cell style button. Apply total cell style. Question is completed now. The next question of this exam is question number 10. Change the worksheet theme to Wisp. Go to the page layout tab. In the themes group, click on theme button. We will select Wisp theme. Question is completed. The next question is that select the range A5 to E19 and use the recommended chart feature to insert the third chart suggestion cluster column chart. Simply we will select range A5 to E19 and go to the home tab. Go to the insert tab. In the charts group, click on recommended chart button. So we will insert the cluster column chart. We will select cluster column chart. Where is cluster column chart? Here is cluster column chart. Click on OK. Cluster column chart is inserted right now. The next question of this exam is question number 12. Add the chart title quarter 1 enrollment. Click on chart title. Simply we will copy and paste your title. We will type here quarter 1 enrollment. The chart title. Quarter quarter 1 enrollment. We will type enrollment. So we'll press enter. The chart title will be added quarter 1 enrollment. The next question is that change the chart style to style 3 and change the chart color to colorful palette 3. Simply we will click on chart, go to the chart design and we will apply chart style 3 and go to the change color button and click on colorful palette 3. Colorful palette 3. Okay. Position the chart so that the upper left corner of the chart align with the upper left corner of cell A22. Simply we will cut this chart and paste in cell A22. Go to the home tab in the clipboard group, cut this chart, click on cell A22 and then paste this chart in cell A22. Position the chart in cell A22 right now. Upper left corner in cell A22. We will move this chart in upper left corner of chart is A22. Question is completed now. The next question of this exam is question number 13. Okay. Question number 13 is that select the range if C5 to 19 and insert line type spark line. Okay. Simply we will select first this range C5 to 19. Go to the insert tab in the spark line group. Click on line spark line button. So set the location range for the spark line as J5 to J19. Location range is J5 to J19. Click on OK button. Select the option to show marker on the spark line. Okay. In the show group, click on marker checkbox. And set the style of the sparkline to sparkline style colorful 4. We will apply colorful 4 sparkline style on the sparkline. Okay. Where is colorful 4? Okay, this is the 1 second. Style of the sparkline to sparkline style colorful 4. Fourth column 6 row. 1, 2, 3, 4 column 6 row. Question is done now. The next question is question number 14. Center the worksheet on the page horizontally. Do not close the page setup dialog box. Go to the page layout tab in the page setup group. Click on margin button. Go to the custom margin. Go to the margins and click on horizontally checkbox. Okay. Insert the file name in the left area of the footer and close the page setup dialog box. Okay. Insert the name in the left area of the footer. File name is the left side of the footer and close the page setup dialog box. Click on OK and close this. Question is done now. The next question is question number 15. The question number 15 is that added the document properties to include the tax enrollment as tags. Go to the file, go to info, click on properties button and then include the tax enrollment as tags. Click on tags and then we will type enrollment as tags. One second, go to the info. Okay, here is the go to the properties and click on tag box. We will type here enrollment as tags. Enrollment and close best sketch view if necessary. Close this. View the print preview. Go to the view tab. And view the print preview. In the page layout tab in the margin, click on print preview. One second, go to the margin, custom margin, click on print preview. Okay, question is completed now. Now moving on question number 16. I have done 15 questions so far. Question number 16 is that print the section selection F4 to F20. We will select this selection F4 to F20 first and then print the selection. Go to the print the selection F4 to F20. Please, if you do not able to do this exam, you can contact me. I will do this complete exam for you with A+ grade. Give me a second. My WhatsApp link is given in the description. You can click on my WhatsApp link and directly come on my WhatsApp chat and we will deal for this complete course. I will handle your complete course with A+ grade. Go to the page layout tab. In the print area, click on set print area. We will select this range A4 to F20 and click on set print area. Click on print area, click on set print area button. One second. Go to the file, go to the info and click on go to the file, click on print and then go to the margin. Click on print button. Give me some excuse in this question, please. Really sorry. My option is not allowed in this. Display the formula in the worksheet. Go to the formulas tab. In the formula editing group, click on show formula button. So select column A to E and apply auto fit. Simply we will select column A to E. Go to the home tab. In the cells group, click on format tab. Format button, click on auto fit column width. Set the orientation of the worksheet to landscape. Go to the page layout tab. In the orientation button, page setup group, click on orientation and click on landscape. Set the scaling of the worksheet to width of one page. Scale to fit to one page. Click on OK. Scaling worksheet to a width of one page. Fit to width of one page. Okay, go to the scale to fit group. In the page layout tab, click on width box and click on one page. Set one page. Okay. I have done 17 questions so far. Moving on question number 18. With A1 as the active cell, check the spelling of the worksheet, change the misspelling participant to participant. Okay, simply click on cell A1, go to the review tab in the proofing group, click on spelling button. Okay, click on change all, click on OK, spell check complete, you are good to go. Okay, I have done 18 questions so far. Question number 19 is that select the range M10 to O13, leave the range selected and with M10 as the active cell, enter the value 8 and press enter. Okay, select the range M10 to O13, leave the range selected and with M10, click on cell M10 as the active cell, enter the value 8 and press enter. Click on cell M10, we will enter 8. Okay. First we will select this range. So leave the range and select it with LM10. Click on cell M10. So we will enter the value 8 in cell M10. Type 13 in cell M11. Click on cell M11. We will type 13. Type 6 in cell M12. 7 in cell M13. 10 in cell M10. Okay, question is completed now. Question number 20 is that in cell H5, enter a formula that multiplies the total enrolled in cell F5 by the cost per participant on cell G5. Click on cell H5, enter a formula that multiplies the total enrolled in cell F5 by the cell G5. Okay, F5 multiplying by cell G5 and press enter. Okay, fill the formula in the cell H5 down through cell H6 to H19. Through cell H19. Format the range H6 to H19 using the comma style. Go to the home tab in the number group, apply comma style. Okay, question is completed now. The next question is that use the quick analysis button to sum the range H5 to H19 and place the result in cell I20. Okay, we will select this range, click on quick analysis button, click on total button. We will select H5 to H20 first. Then we will click on quick analysis tool button. Click on totals. Click on sum. Okay. Use the quick analysis button to sum the range H5 to H19 and place the result in cell I20. Now we will select this range H5 to H19. So click on quick analysis button. Click on total. Click on sum. Auto fit the width of column H. Select column H. Go to the home tab in the cells group. Click on format button. Click on auto fit column width. Question is completed now.